are playing Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. How is everybody tonight? Great, glad to hear it. Nobody's in here. Oh well. So let's get started. We are on Stroh's Bow, or Stroh's Bow, I think it's called. Deliver the bow to Ortholas. So let's do that right now. Let's see what this person has to say.
You actually got the bow. Incredible. Did Storg give you much trouble?
He was already dead. He met his end in Vine Death Cave.
Vine Death Cave remains true to its name then. I'm sorry to hear it. Storg might have been a dunderheaded double-crosser, but he was still my friend. I figure I owe you what the Tree Thane paid me for the bow. Some thief I turned out to be, eh?
You're welcome. Let's move on to the next one. Let's get out of here. Let's see where we're headed next. Let's go to, I'll put it at the Y in the road. So we gotta head the opposite way that we are facing. Alright, now, we don't have a particular quest for this. I'm just exploring and picking up quests as I see them. So we're just doing random stuff, I guess you can say. Which is okay, it's good. Alright, oh, Sky Shard. Here we go. I'll look at the map after, just so you guys can get a look at it, of where it is. It is right at this Y in Grotwood, and it's right to the right of the bridge if you're headed towards that town we're going to. Okay. If you want, pause the video and see. After I upload it, of course. Oh,
hey,
quest.
Please wait.
Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, thank Ifre. I wasn't sure I would find anyone out here. My village needs help. The forest has turned against us.
What do you mean? What's going on?
I don't know how else to describe it. Spriggans and Sench just started tearing through our village in numbers. We've had to take refuge in the sacred cave where we hold our religious ceremonies.
What can I do?
Tree Thane Roland sent me to look for outside help. I don't know what he intends. He said something about a horrible crime. I think he thinks the forest is trying to exact justice for something. He's in the sacred cave with the others.
Alright, I'll speak with him. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Thought I was already off the horse. Alright, so here we go. Talk to Tree Thane Roland. See what I like about this game? It is beautifully designed. Like, it really is. And the quests are pretty good. Everything like came together really well, I think. But that's just my opinion. Some people don't like playing games like this. But I love it. What am I hearing? Thieves Trove? What is that? Oh, yeah. I don't think I can get it. Nice. Ooh, an eye for details. Good achievement to get. I take it you get that when you find enough thieves' trove. I'm surprised my enchantment didn't run out. I haven't charged this in a few days. I'm surprised. Alright, let's go see what this tree thing wants.
I can't tell you how glad I am you're here. Something is horribly amiss, and we can't leave this cave without fearing for our lives until it's put right.
What exactly happening? What exactly is happening here?
We are followers of the Green Pact, pledged to protect the forest from all harm. In exchange, the forest shapes itself to our needs. But now the forest has turned against us, stirring the Sench to attack us and driving us into hiding.
What could cause that?
Only a gross violation of the Green Pact could cause the forest to attack us in this way. My suspicions were confirmed when we entered this cave. We found the sacred blossom, Sanguine Alendo, cut from its stem. No wonder the forest is angry.
How can we find the responsible party?
The requirements for correcting a violation of the Green Pact are well established. 3 kinds of proof are required for judgment: witness testimony, physical evidence, and a magical omen. Without all 3, no judgment can be rendered.
Why haven't you collected these things already?
I've been able to narrow the suspects by talking to the villagers, but to gather more evidence, we'd need to leave this cave. For as long as justice is denied under the Green Pact, the forest will destroy any of us who set foot outside this cave.
I'll find the evidence of the pack breaker.
You have my gratitude. There are 3 suspects whose behavior has been called into question. Arlanak, the Khajiit merchant, Spinner Eranas, and his wife Gathiel. I suggest talking to my people to find possible witness testimony before venturing into the town.
Okay. Well, come on. There's one.
I heard you've been made Pact Advocate. Is this true? I want to help in any way I can. The Green Pact is sacred, and the person who broke it must be brought to justice.
Well, we'll get to the bottom of this. Do you mind answering some questions?
Anything to fix this.
Have you had any dealings with Aranek, the merchant?
Aranak's been in our town for years. Why would he suddenly
I have
decide to
trouble
do this?
pronouncing names,
Besides,
just to let you
the
know,
Pact is a
because the
special
names are
bond
weird
between
in this
wood elves
game.
and the forest. I don't think the forest would react this way if Aranak were guilty.
And Spinner Aranas?
Aranis is a good man. He's the village spinner, so it's his job to pass on the stories of the wood elves and the green. I learned about the Green Pact from his stories when I was a child. He would never endanger the village or break the pact.
What about Gathel, the spinner's wife?
A real piece of work. Always scheming, that one is. Spinner's wife or not, I'm sure she's guilty. She's been sick for weeks and just happens to get better the night the pact was broken. I testify against her in a heartbeat.
Okay. Wait, why is that still...
I heard you've been making anything. Aranak's been a real piece of work. Aranis is a good man. A real piece of work. Aranis is a good man. A real piece of work.
Must just stay up like that.
So Trethane Roland wants you to investigate the violation of the Green Pact. I don't see what there is to investigate. The culprit is plain enough, but I'm happy to help.
I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Ask what you want, but I think it's obvious who did it. That Khajiit has always held our traditions in contempt.
What can you tell me about the Khajiit merchant Aranak?
The night the Green Pact was broken, there was a terrible storm. I was sitting by the window, watching the lightning. That's when I saw that filthy cat sneak off into the woods towards the cave. I will happily testify against him.
Would you also testify against Gathel, the spinner's wife?
Gathiel has her moments of ego, but she's a loyal member of this community. We were all praying for her during her recent illness, and were thrilled at her recovery. I don't think she's capable of this crime.
Okay. Oh, I see. I gotta talk to 3 people at the scene. The clan type thing. Whatever it's called.
So Trethane Rollin has you looking into the destruction of the sacred flower. I hope you understand this isn't just about a plant. The Green Pact defines us. Our whole way of life is based on it. I hope you take the investigation seriously.
I'd like to ask you about the accused.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have, but I can tell you already that it was our spinner.
What makes you so sure it was the spinner, Aranas?
He's an alchemist. He makes unnatural concoctions with plants. He claims to never use anything forbidden, but everyone knows that alchemists need lots of herbs to do their work. I am willing to testify against him for bringing this down on us.
What are your thoughts about Aranak, the merchant?
That merchant is harmless. He only gets what people ask him to acquire, and I've never seen him harm a leaf. If it weren't for him, we'd be cut off from the rest of the world entirely.
Have you noticed anything unusual about Gathel, the spinner's wife?
I won't stand any bad-mouthing of Gathiel. Sure, she's married to that alchemist, but she's nothing like him, rooting around in the dirt for dead leaves. The way she carries herself, her beauty, her refinement, she would never stoop so low.
Okay, goodbye. Alright, so I take it that those are all the people we gotta talk to. Now we gotta go gather evidence out in the town. Alright, so let me see here. Okay. Yeah, come get some football, football. Do you want to play touch tag? Tag, you're dead. Alright, so wonder if that's, no, it's not above. Ooh, a lore book. Didn't see that before. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Must be up above. Yeah, above. Alright. We're almost done. Yeah. Alright. So, looks like we got a few. Here's one. I'm surprised the spriggets aren't immune to the moths. That gets me. Whoa, didn't mean to hit you, pal. I gotta turn down the volume on my headset. There we go. Now I can hear myself friggin' talk. Damn, that was tough. Alright, here we go. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. Pick this one up. There we go. Now it's not too loud. Now I can actually talk normally. I had the friggin' headphones up to, like blaring. Oh, I gotta go in these huts. That's what I gotta do. Alright, so it looks like first one is right through here. Is there anything? Nope. Alright, we're good. I try to beat each area 100%. The only thing I have trouble finding is the lore books and the sky shards, but those don't really matter to me. But they matter to some people. I mean, I'm not going to avoid the lore books or sky shards. If I come across them, I'm going to try to find them, but I'm not going to spend hours trying to find sky shards and lore books and stuff like that. But we'll do the best we can. So, we really will. Alright. Scroll. Come on. There we go. We are good now. I guess we got everything we need, so I'm headed back right now. Ooh, can I fit? Yeah, I fit right through there. Perfect. Alright. I think we gotta cast Judgment.
We stand ready to hear your findings, Advocate. Remember, once you have made an accusation, you must present the supporting evidence. If you are truly ready, please name the accused.
I don't know, was it the Spinner's wife? I think it was, yeah.
You have formally accused Gathiel, the wife of our Spinner, of breaking the Green Pact. Who do you have to stand in testimony against? Citizen, please step forth as accuser. Advocate, what physical evidence do you have to present to us?
Garthel's diary detailing intentions to acquire Segnon Endel to cure the illness.
We accept this diary into evidence. Please place it on. Please present the final piece of evidence. An omen from the heavens, portending the guilt of the accused.
A lightning charred rock taken from near the wreckage of a cart.
We accept this lightning charred rock into evidence. Please place it on the table. Please allow me a moment to review the evidence you have presented, Advocate. After a careful review of the evidence provided to this court, we find the evidence presented inadequate to prove the guilt
Damn
of
it,
Gathiel, the
dude.
spinner. Advocate, please return. We stand ready. Remember,
Okay.
once you have made it, I understand.
Okay, no.
We stand ready
I'm
to
gonna-
remember. If you are true,
This is
you
the
have
merchant,
fought.
then.
Citizen, please step forth as accuser. Advocate, what physical evidence do you have to present to us?
The sacred plant found on an alchemy stand.
We accept this cut. Please present the final piece of evidence. An omen from the heavens, portending the guilt of
spinner's
the
broken
accused.
sigil found near his home.
We accept this. Please allow.
Let's see.
After a careful review of the evidence
on.
provided to this court, we find the evidence presented inadequate to prove the guilt
What
of
the-
Aranok the merchant.
Sorry, I'm not gonna swear.
Advocate, please return
I
once you have
swore
reviewed
it was
your findings
Garthel,
and
the
are ready to
spinner's
present
wife,
us with a...
dude.
We stand ready. Remember, if you are truly ready, please,
Alright,
you have...
spinner's wife.
Citizen,
Garthel's diary.
please present the final piece of evidence.
Spinner's sigil. I know it's her.
After a careful review of the evidence provided to this court, we find the evidence presented inadequate to prove the
Okay,
guilt of Gathiel,
so-
the spinner's advocate. Please return. We stand.
Okay.
Remember, if you are truly ready, please.
Gathel.
You have four.
Gathel's diary.
Please present the final piece of evidence.
Gathel's
We
card. This has to be it.
After a careful review of the evidence provided to this court, I find the spinner's wife, Gathiel, guilty as
Yep.
charged.
I'm sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
knew it was her,
I've
dude.
asked much of you in
Knew
this
it.
terrible
I was
affair,
afraid
but
to
I
die.
must rely
This is
upon
it
you.
real? This is all a bad dream.
Please escort the prisoner to the judgment chamber.
Follow me.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Follow me. Come with me if you want to live. Oh, dude, do I get to see this thing eat her? I gotta see this. Oh, do I have to go up and like... Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Didn't have a choice. It was just one plant. I would have died otherwise.
For blood. It is done.
Damn, that's cool, dude.
It is done. It
That's cool.
is done. It is done.
It's kind of a freaky voice. It is done. It is done.
You have done what we could not. You have restored us to the Green Pact. All is right, even if all is not yet well. Thank you.
Yep.
Gathiel was the gem of our village. It's still hard to believe, but who could blame her for wanting a cure to her illness? The Green Pact is a harsh burden sometimes. Still, we are grateful to you. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. Alright. I don't want to do this quest yet, the one I'm on. So I am gonna do that after. Later on down. Okay, so got that one done. Let's see where we're headed. Let's go check out this spot since we're here. This spot and this spot. Let's go check them out. Okay. These guys, are they yellow? Yeah, so now I don't have to fight my way out. Perfect. Perfect. Dude, I can't believe I noticed that, man. I seen it out the corner of my eye. Alright, that lore book is right here near this house. Right on that little bend, okay? Go ahead, pause the video if you need to. After yeah. This is live right now, but I'm saying if I upload it, you guys watch it later. Oh, this is the house. Where am I going? Oh, I guess that's a house. Okay. Alright. Durka. Alright. Oh, that's a new way to go. Okay. Alright. So, let me see here. Where else is there? I know I gotta go there. So, let's go here. That was our first stop. That was where we were going in the beginning of the video, but we didn't end up going, so let's go there right now. Oh, come on, I can't run through here on a horse, really? It's kind of stupid. It's so sad I have nobody watching me. Just kidding, I really don't care. I'm doing this for fun, man. It's the only reason I'm doing it. I gotta get over there. It looks like this is a good spot to cross, but we will see. And it was. Okay, perfect. Should be a road coming up pretty soon, which is just simple. This high up. Oh yeah. Some rubidite. Ooh, we got a quest. I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break. Really quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, I am back. Sorry. Just needed a quick bathroom break. Hold on, I'm trying to get situated here. Alright. Oop, shit. Here we go. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get this quest. Take that off. Alright, here we go.
I've got to get back in there. Stay back. There's only death ahead. Shades boiled out of the ground and fell upon us. So much death.
What happened?
Mage's
What do
Guild.
you mean?
They were excavating this ruin for artifacts, but they woke something up. Some of the acolytes are still trapped inside. If I don't do something, those acolytes are done for. But I've lost a lot of blood.
Stay here. I'll free the acolytes. Some more battles. Oh my god. This game is so much fun, dude. It really is. Like, it really is.
I owe you one.
Go away. Here's the other one, and we should be good to go.
Thank you. I can make it back to camp
There's
from here.
more. This is probably the direction of the camp, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, there is another one. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't see it on the compass. That's what I mean. Like, I thought there was only two.
Follow me quickly, before any more of them return.
Oh, damn.
Light it! Scatter!
Oh, he's right here.
Research. All I want to do is research. Why do I always end up in life or death situations? Either in Darwin's Cursed or I am. Shades boiling up from the ground? What next? Trolls in heat?
Tell me what happened.
We were excavating for artifacts when Dominion soldiers showed up, demanding we turn over anything we'd found. And Darwin showed them what we had, but Lieutenant Urian insisted we work faster. No protocols, no safeguards.
Why?
I have no idea. The Majors Guild has procedures for a reason. Oh, but the soldiers listened. We found an ancient scepter made from bone. But before we could properly contain the artifact, one of those idiots grabbed it.
Is that when the shades appeared?
That's right. And if it weren't for you, I'd have joined them. I'm heading back to our base camp. You should speak with Darwin if you think you can help sort out this mess. You can't be any worse than Lieutenant Orion.
I'll keep that in mind. See, Elder Scrolls is known for their big games. Bethesda makes some huge games, man.
I appreciate what you did for the Acolytes. They weren't prepared for any of this. I'm relieved Kellerman is safe, but don't tell him I said that. The Bone Scepter? Yes, it's in my pack, just outside this tent.
Just look at friggin' Skyrim. It takes 3,500 hours to beat Skyrim 100%, man. It's crazy, like, crazy amount of hours. I'm gonna do this quest and then jump off for a little bit.
That Bone Scepter is the only thing of note we found. There's no end of trouble since we pulled it from the ruin. It's not dangerous, not directly. What I mean to say is that holding it won't rot your hand off. At least not immediately. It summons all the shades, I suspect. It certainly doesn't control them. Not that I've found anyway. Although, the markings carved into the scepter are all Aliad, for Pale Sentinel. Could that mean the creature at the heart of the ruin?
What creature?
It's the only shade we've heard speak, though it mostly just wails. It is rather pale, come to think of it, and the scepter works obsidian into bone, which is an old form of necromantic control. Say, would you care to help prove a theory?
What exactly do you have in mind?
If that shade is in fact the Pale Sentinel, that bone scepter may have some control over it. And if it's directing the rest of the shades, perhaps you could force it to stop. Besides, we can't allow Telekar's ancient traps to remain active. Not this close to Elden Root.
Alright, I'll test your theory.
If the Bone Scepter can control the Pale Sentinel, perhaps the shades will settle down. Then we can get back to excavating the ossuary of Telekar.
Who is Telekar?
He was a necromancer, one of Manamarco's most talented apprentices. But he and his wife Vistari eventually left Manamarco's tutelage.
Why did they leave?
It isn't entirely clear. There are many theories, but they all boil down to a difference of opinion. Seems to be the way of things with necromancers.
Goodbye. Alright, I'll be back on in a little bit. Thank you for watching.